All right, test. Here we go. Looking good. Okay. Interesting development yesterday. First of all, I'm not going to get to hear my train coming tonight because I had an appointment that I forgot about today. I'm trying out my new Shure MV88 Plus. That's what you hear right now, and it looks like so far it works great with voices. But we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does with loud music, and I mean loud. But it has a lot of features, low pass filters and stuff like that. So maybe I can fine tune it and get some really good audio on my videos for the guitar. Either way, this is what happened, and this is a good point to tell you, public service announcement. But yesterday I was playing this guitar, and it's sounding really good. It's got the Rumpelstiltskin Gypsy pickups in it. I took the Texas Specials out of it that had been in there for, 10 years. Tried to make it my second Hendrix guitar because it has the second reverse headstock neck that I just got from Nash, except this is the old one. You can see reverse headstock. Plays and sounds wonderful. This is the one I'm going to use for Hear My Train. And Hear My Train is in the bridge neck position. Typical spanky Strat sound. If you listen to it, it's on the Machine Gun album. Well, I was playing, and all of a sudden I started hearing this static coming out of my basement, and I'm going, dang, man, what is that? I thought I was imagining things at first, but I kept hearing it, and it kept bugging me, and then I started sweating, messing with my amp, and then I turned on the 1960 to see if it was doing it, and it didn't seem like it was doing it. So I thought, darn, I blew one of my new custom order Eminence speakers already. Shit, I haven't had those things very long, and they are not under warranty since they are special order with that paper voice coil former. So I'm sweating bullets and trying to figure out if I had a loose connection, going through all my board, all the connections, all the DC adapters. Everything can cause static. But then I listen to it and I go, man, it sounds just like a sound I used to get on my 3-position switch on my old 64 Strat. When I would go in between, it would stay for a while, and then all of a sudden I'd start getting this static. And I said, that's it. That's the exact same static I'm hearing right now. I said, I'll bet you anything it's that switch. So I took it apart this morning and I cleaned this switch. I'm pretty sure this is the original 5-way switch that came with the guitar in 1986 when I bought it. So this thing might be getting worn out. Either way, I just ordered the best high quality CRL 5-way switch. I'll put a link in the description. I got it at Amazon, $16, about twice as much as a regular 5-way switch. But they're the CRL Made in USA switch. It's the same brand that they made for the Fenders back in the 50s and 60s. Very high quality switch. So I took this switch out, or took the pickguard off, sprayed it with deoxit. I haven't tested it yet. I'm going to test it now. So if I find out something else is wrong, then I'll let you know. But I'm almost positive it's this switch. And it only happens on your in-between position. So if you've ever heard a nasty static coming out of your amp and you're in between, chances are it's the switch in your guitar. There's a fine line there when you get in between, and it's barely making 2 contacts between these 2 pickups or these 2 pickups. The switch just barely touches the other contact. So if they're worn out or not clean, you're going to get that static. And like I said, if it wouldn't have been for me doing that for years with my 3-position switch, and I got tired of listening to it every once in a while, after it'd sit there, I'd start getting the static, and I'd have to move it. If I hadn't heard that sound, I wouldn't have known almost positively what it is. But this is just for you guys that if you hear static and you can't figure it out. Oh, like I said, the first thing I did was pick up my other guitars and started playing, and I wasn't getting the static. So I said, well, shoot, it's got to be this guitar. And then it dawned on me that's exactly what it was. But just to let you guys know, it's one thing you wouldn't think you'd have to watch out for, but you do. I'll hear my train on there tomorrow. I promise. I have a little learning curve with this mic. There's a lot of adjustments. It's a cool little thing, though. Let me see. It's sitting on top of you get a little tripod, and you get, I've actually got headphones on right now that I'm monitoring with my headphones. You can see the headphone line here, which is great. And there's the mic. It sits up on top. It's stereo, and it's a good old Shure high quality condenser mic. So I'm really hoping I pull off some good audio with this thing. I'm sticking it back up on top of the little tripod they give you, which is really nice. That's what the phone's sitting in. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later.